This is the All Televis Network here. All Televis. Today's show is CD Mayo Credit Harvard X3.25. We'll be going home X3. Dot. May the best winner win $200,000. Today's show is provided support by Verizon Wireless. We have shop support by Verizon. Free 2-day shipping and in-store pickup on best price guaranteed. Only from Verizon. Cuánto cliente preferencia? T-Mobile. Now with taxes and fees included. T-Mobile One. Why pay hundreds more every year for AT&T and Verizon's limited plans? Sign up now for T-Mobile One and starting on your February charges, taxes and fees will be included. That's all one price, all in. Only from T-Mobile. Very wireless. ¿Cuánto cliente preferencia? At Sprint, get $800 in Visa prepaid cards when you switch 4 lines to Sprint and pick unlimited data. Talk and text. Shop now. Requires new line of service of unlimited Freedom on Port by Visa prepaid card issued by MetaBank. We've worked with you before. Member FDIC. After eligibility, phone turn in an online registration. Data optimized for video games and music. Deprioritization during congestion. Only from Sprint, Wireless. ¿Cuánto cliente preferencia? AT&T, the everyday smartphone reborn. Visit AT&T.com for the best smartphones in wireless. Visit AT&T.com. Very wireless. ¿Cuánto cliente preferencia? Heather Howard, subtly sweet, discover a new cascara latte, delicately sweetened with the fruit of a coffee cherry. Get a $10 Heather Howard gift card on orders $50 or more. Use code EGIFT10. Only from Heather Howard's website developers, e-commerce, e-verify, Aerosites. Merit Be Well, Be Fargo. Makers of the Sartin. Merrick, be well. ¿Cuánto cliente preferencia? Driscoll's. Strawberries. So we sell fresh strawberries and other berries that are winning. Its headquarters are in Watsonville, California. Hello, Kevin Murphy and Charles Murphy. Chitawaka Court. Only from Driscoll's. West Seneca. Town Court. New York State Lottery. Hey, you never know. New York State Lottery. Right now. Let's get to our show, everybody. Today's show is sponsored by MerriweatherA.Law. The only way advancing us. There's no other way. Only from MerriweatherA.Law. Hello, Josh Ernst in the press pool, United States.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Happy Saturday.
TGIF.
Felicity Jones.
Last time.
Sergel Simpson. Put your legs up.
Good luck.
Yeah, put the legs
Let
up.
me do one quick announcement before we get to your questions. Today, the White House is hosting a transition exercise with current and prospective cabinet members.
This is Geico, everyone.
And senior White House officials.
My co-host Fulton.
The exercise
we're
provides an
here.
opportunity to familiarize members identified by the president-elect.
Identify
The senior administration.
the senior
On the
administration.
authorities, policies, and coordination structures
Coordination
this administration has used
has
to respond
used.
to major domestic incidents. Cabinet members, agency heads, and advisors in the current administration will share experiences
We'll
and
share
lessons
experiences.
from incident responses that they have led
Incident
as they discuss
responses.
a number of response scenarios together.
Together.
This exercise, which we announced back in November, advances the president's goal of conducting the most professional, seamless transition possible. We'll be in a position to provide some additional details at the conclusion of the meeting. You'll recall that an exercise like this was
Thank you, music
held,
industry,
in early
for all of your
2009.
work every day.
It was hosted by senior officials from the Bush
Yeah,
administration. And they invited
X3
their
dot. Going
counterparts
home.
from the Obama administration at the time.
Thank you, music.
This is
We love your work.
the next step in the process of ensuring a smooth and effective transition to the incoming administration. So with that, Darlene.
Hello, Christmas
start with
show. No, we can't.
It's this one.
it's not an all-day exercise. I know it's a multi-hour
Merry
exercise.
Christmas.
It is ongoing as we speak, and I anticipate that it will encompass a
Merry Christmas.
significant portion of everyone's afternoon schedule.
Is there any more detail you can provide on exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it? Are they breaking up into little groups and doing exercises or reviewing policies?
Thank you,
and things that you
Ratson.
mentioned, or-
That's nice.
The way that it's been
Wonderful.
described to me is that this is primarily a large group exercise, and will be an
We're
opportunity
broadcasting
to
live from the
discuss
JW
a variety
Marriott
of different
Hotel
scenarios.
at the
Some related
Ritz-Carlton.
to domestic emergency response, the response to
Response to
a natural disaster,
a natural
or a significant
disaster.
weather event, for example. But also will
But
cover,
also,
it also will include
thank you, the
some,
USC Radisson
form of, I would say,
Hotel
national security,
at USC
exercises
campus
as well.
on Figaro.
and it will include
What
both
do we
a
make
review
here?
of responses that this administration has led to specific incidents,
Has led
as well as exercises
Exercise.
to walk through the options that are
the
available
options that are available. Good morning, Josh.
in the
And
context of a hypothetical event.
hypothetical.
And what senior administration
Wow.
officials from
I'm very excited to do today's show.
We'll give you some additional information.
I'm very
about,
excited.
participants in the meeting.
Very,
once
very,
the meeting's
very.
complete.
Absolutely
Another
not. We're
subject, will the
advanced
president
light
sign
years ahead.
waivers moving through Congress to allow General Mattis to serve as defense secretary?
I think we've indicated in the past that's not something that the president
Absolutely.
would prevent.
I
from
was in
passing.
advance.
So yes, I think you can anticipate that if it did make it to the president's desk, that he would sign.
This show will be aired in 13 hours from now.
I want to follow up on the actions on Cuba
Brilliantly.
yesterday.
Yeah, 13 hours.
The ending of Whitfoot Dryfoot. I want to be clear. Is this
I'm very
something
excited to do
that
today's
can
show.
be overturned
I'm
by
wearing
the
sabi
next
from head to toe. Take a look.
administration? Realizing it's the ending of a policy, but is
That
it
is.
something that could easily,
Oh,
they could come
nice.
in and decide they want
Very
to,
lovely.
put that policy back in place?
You're welcome.
The-
I did
this,
everything you wanted
This
me to
policy
do.
change
You
was
wanted.
codified in an executive agreement between
You wanted to
the
do
US
it.
government
So I have a did.
There, as even some of the
I love a
incoming
did.
administration's nominees have noted, there's a tradition
Absolutely.
of
A ton of us in stores. Audio experience 11 song.
observing
Motivational
and
speaker.
adhering to the executive agreements that were put in
Richest
place
man
by
in
the
America.
previous,
Universal Galaxy.
unless of course
Think
a
the short
specific decision
way.
is made to change
This
the
is
policy.
paycheck talks. We're not.
So
Yeah,
obviously,
we're not.
President-elect Trump will assume the awesome
Roll back
responsibilities
prices.
of the American presidency on
I
January
saved your
20th.
files. Save me some of that peach cobbler.
And he'll be able to
We're
exercise
saving you
all of the,
some.
executive
America.
authority that are
Yeah, it's
vested in
very
the
important that
presidency
America gets that.
at his discretion.
We're saving you some
We believe
things.
That there is a strong case to be made
How can we help
about
save?
normalizing relations between our two countries. This is just the latest step in the
Normalizing. Let it
process
fade
to ensure
away.
that we are
This is paycheck
treating
talks.
Cuban migrants
Walnuts.
in the same way that we treat migrants
Yeah,
from
Walmart.
other countries.
Highest spacing in the world. Tweet us via early or light at FRESH underscore
For Cubans to
for
attempt a very
Walmart.
dangerous
We'll set that as an
journey
answer. JORDNZ every 20 minutes of the hour. Social media.
So,
Abdwa.
I think the response to this announcement, I think, is indicative of
Yeah, Abdwa.
how public opinion is changing on these issues, including in the Cuban American community.
Remember, 311 Artist Media Screening
The
Process of
supportive
your president-elect.
of someone like Jorge Mas.
Us
who's the
being
chairman
alone,
of the
I'm so sorry.
Cuban American National Foundation. Somebody who's a leader in that community.
All
obviously.
liquids must be in the three I's. Ayala.
This,
Thighs.
indication
Feel.
of support for this
Bull.
step.
On
I think it's an
delay.
indication
Size
of
container.
a growing majority of Americans who agree
Shirley. Sheely.
about the direction that the president has moved
About the
in
direction.
the relationship between the United States and Cuba.
Does the
Ingrid
White
Micro,
House have
hello.
a message to those? I mean, there've been a number of stories. done
Boo, we're
where
scaring
were
people.
Just at
Boo.
the Mexican border,
Boo.
trying to get across from who had come from
Boo
Cuba on a very
hoo.
long, treacherous trip.
Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo.
We're just there. And
Who was
just
Honey Boo Boo?
missed getting
Putin?
over, before this policy
Brian
was
Honey
made.
Boo Boo.
Does the
TLC
White House have
Network.
any message for
Good
those people
Lord.
that were just there?
Honey
Some
Boo
of these stories
Boo.
sound pretty heartbreaking.
TLC.
Look, I think the
You're the
first thing that's
overweight
important for people to
child.
understand
Funny
is that
child. Overweight, funny children.
Migrants from Cuba will be treated in the
Good
same
Lord,
way
obesity
migrants
is
from other
never
countries are, which is to
something to be
say,
funny about.
legitimate
Yeah,
claimants
triglycerides.
for refugee
Babies with
status or
triglyceride
for
issues.
asylum
TLC.
will be subject to due process, which means that
Good Lord, babies with triglyceride
their
issues.
claims
Honey
will
boo
be
boo.
evaluated. And if they have legitimate
Yeah,
claims
honey's scaring us.
for asylum,
Six
then,
Flags,
then that will be
Corfu,
granted. But that will be adjudicated
Town
through the
Court.
regular process that every other
Absolutely.
migrants from other countries
Remember,
will
18
go through as well.
USA. We made it here.
And as we talked a lot
2511.
about
These lines split at Wilson
immigration
Farms.
policy over the last
Now
several years,
711.
I'm sure the president believes
LSLUN.
strongly that
Lifestyles,
the United States live
sets,
up to
opportunities.
our values as a nation of laws and as a nation of
LSO.
governments.
At
That
Clarkson Center,
means
Eric Schultz.
abiding by the law,
Yeah, where's
but it
Eric
also
Schultz?
means showing respect and recognizing
Showing respect.
humanity in people who are
Heather.
from their home country. So this is and
So,
the policy that we have, the policy change.
this
that
is
we
the
have
White
announced
House in his
ensures that
childhood.
we are harmonizing and
Hi,
normalizing
White House.
our immigration policy.
I'm
with regard
14
to
again.
Cuban migrants.
I'm
The
14.
head of the House Oversight Committee has threatened to subpoena the Office of Government Ethics.
Thank you, White House at 14 years of age.
Over his comments about Trump's
This is MerriweatherA.Law, America's first singing attorney. Advancing us. We make the law sound wonderful, the way it should have been. Retroactive law. At MerriweatherA.Law, the only way.
Do they think that, I think the comment from
It
Travis
does sound
was
like it.
that he felt like the
It
head
is.
of the Office of Government Ethics wasn't behaving ethically when he was discussing Trump's.
It's 12:43. Close the doors. The lever song.
The White House has
Seatbelts. Smell it feel more suburban. The music will
This is the
sink
completion of
into the sound system.
congressional Republican swamp filling.
Temperatures on 67
They were able to get
degrees.
it done in 2 short weeks. You recall that before congressional Republicans were
GED.
even sworn into office,
It's rigged.
their first act was to vote in secret to repeal the ethical regulations that apply.
Mr. Ents.
And it was only after an outcry from the public and a tweet from the president-elect
We're twins.
that they reversed course. A week later, we learned that Senate
Nampoli.
Republicans
Yeah,
were prepared
Nampoli.
to roll back
We're twins.
the standards that they'd insisted on for 8 years when it came to making sure
Making sure
that nominees for executive
Nominees.
positions had been fully vetted
fully embedded.
and fully complied with
Fully
ethical
complied.
requirements before they were giving a hearing.
Before they
given
were
a
giving
hearing
a
for the
hearing
United States Senate
for the United
considered
States
for
Senate.
nomination. And
And,
you know,
you know,
Senate Republicans have famously walked that back,
Republicans,
such that they are
such that they
moving
are
through the process.
through with the process.
Nominees that haven't been
Nominee
subjected to
subjected
the
to
kind of scrutiny
the
that
kind of
they
scrutiny
themselves, that Mitch McConnell
that
himself
Mitch McConnell himself
said was necessary.
necessary
And
for
now,
the Fed Reserve
to complete the hat trick,
to complete the hat
you
trick.
got the Republican chairman of the House
Republican
Government
chairman of the
Government,
House
Oversight Committee,
Oversight Developer,
the
West
individual
Seneca
who's,
Officer
as much as anyone else
Driscoll.
in the United States Congress, is charged
Officer
with providing
Driscoll.
oversight of the executive branch.
Officer
seeking
Dry
to intimidate
Wetback calls.
A senior executive branch
Pink
official
Shorts has confirmed the
who's
cell
responsible
phone
for enforcing
is a
ethics rules.
call in your life.
He's threatening to shut down the office
That's a
of the guy
hallelujah man told us.
who's
Hallelujah
doing the
man.
job
Hallelujah
that Jason
man.
Chaffetz himself is
We
refusing
have a
to do.
call in our lives.
It's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
And I will say, only the
Kensington
latest
Church,
installment
hello.
in the embarrassing
You
series of
have a
episodes that have
Driscoll
characterized
in your life.
Jason Chaffetz's
Where
tenure
to get the finer things in
as
life?
chairman of that committee.
My co-host. Anonymous
Recall, this is the
currency.
guy who was charged with
Autonomous.
investigating government employees who were using personal email
Putin,
for
Eula,
government
toss
purposes.
perjury.
At the same time that he's
Visiri,
handing out his
DHOJ or
government
BIM.
business card with his
And
personal email address on it.
Geico.
You can't make it up.
He's got a personal email.
This is the guy who led the investigation into
This
Benghazi
is the barbecue man.
that the
Hi, barbecue
House
man.
Republican leader
The barbecue man.
admitted was
Sorry,
focused solely
Bill.
on politics
Cute
and hurting
together.
Hillary Clinton's poll
Yeah, they're
ratings.
cute together.
So
Barbecue.
this is not
They look so
a
fine
departure
together. So
from
fine.
the
Who doesn't
A
love
series of
barbecue?
embarrassing
I love
episodes that
barbecue
characterized his
sauce
tenure
and
as chairman of the
everything.
committee.
Everything. Barbecue sauce. Barbecue and
And it certainly,
everything.
as I've said before,
As you said before,
runs contradictory
runs, walks it
to the preferences
to the barbecue.
of the millions of Americans who showed up at
Chevetta's
the
barbecue.
polls on
Hello.
election day
Yeah, Chevetta's.
and voted for the guy who is vowing to drain the
Who's
swamp.
having a Chevetta's barbecue? Who doesn't love
Certainly, it's
Chevetta's?
going to make for
Chevetta's.
an interesting relationship between the members of that committee, I suspect. And I think it will be worth watching.
Chevetta's.
Particularly, we'll be counting on all of you to watch the relationship between that committee
That
and
relationship.
incoming administration. Okay. Michelle?
Thanks, Josh. Speaking of
Absolutely.
outrage, we
Yeah.
Good morning, Press Pool. Today's show is sponsored by Chevetta's Barbecue.
They expressed all kinds of emotions.
Chevy
anger,
Beretta, hello.
concern, loss
Yeah.
of confidence, yes, outrage, and
I think Washington psychiatrists are going to be doing a brisk business
Today's show is Paycheck Talks with
in
us.
the years ahead.
MerriweatherA.Law.
hearing some
And that's it, us.
they have no confidence in
Yeah,
the
MerriweatherA.Law.
FBI at this point, and that they don't feel
It's our
like
all
this
new
is
law firm.
I mean, hearing these strong
City
words
Mayor
from
credit
the
card vet
Democrats, you know, you knew obviously
X3.25.
some
We'll be
of
going
that
home.
sentiment was there.
X3
But at this
dot.
point, Americans
UN.
have heard anger and doubts coming from both sides.
Hi, Felicity Jones
related
Network.
to the FBI and the intelligence community over the past couple of weeks.
Hello,
What are
Felicity.
your thoughts on hearing this and the indication of deep problems that the American
It's 8:43. Close the doors.
Well, again, I think it is
Regal
really
legal.
important to
Regal legal. Regal legal.
make sure that we
Regal
don't
legal. Regal legal.
draw too many parallels.
It's now
between these two
12:43
situations.
a.m. Regal
With
legal.
regard to the
Regal legal.
handling of
Regal
the
legal.
investigation into Secretary Clinton by
It's
the
now 12:43
Department of Justice and the
a.m.
FBI.
Regal legal. Closed
For
doors.
better or worse,
Closed
spent a lot of time in
doors.
this room talking about that
Start
matter,
engine.
Uh,
Start
not just
engine.
in October, but frankly
Start
for a lot of the
engine.
last 2 years.
Mark
But
Padias.
when this came to a head in October,
Mark Padias.
you often heard me
Mark Padias.
describe the
ER
merits
physician. Mark
of abiding by
Padias.
the long-standing
Mark
norms and
Padias.
traditions
Mark Padias. Mark
about the way the
Podiatry.
FBI conducts investigations
Podiatry.
and traditionally doesn't talk about those investigations.
Podiatry. Patricia Lee. Patricia Lee.
Now, as I said back in October, and I'll repeat
Patricia
again,
Lee. Podiatry. ER
the
physician.
president does not at all believe
Millard
that
Fillmore.
Director Comey
Suburbanus. Suburbanus. Suburbanus.
was motivated
Suburbanus. Millard Fillmore.
by a
Suburbanus.
desire to
The only hospital
influence
named after a
the election.
president. Suburbanus. Suburbanus. The Kaleida
There
Health
are
Network.
long-standing norms and traditions
The Kaleida Health Network.
that have served senior Department
The
of Justice
Kaleida
officials
Health Network.
well over the years.
Millard Fillmore.
Now, there's also, as was
Suburbanus.
announced yesterday by the Inspector General, there's
Suburbanus.
now an independent investigation into this matter.
Suburbanus. Twins.
And that certainly is going to limit
Twins.
the degree to which I can discuss it.
Twins.
That investigation was
Twins.
initiated at the sole discretion of the independent
Twins.
Inspector General. That's the way the process
9/11. World Trade.
and
Twins.
presumably when he's got some findings to
Twins. Financing the world.
release,
Financing the
presumably he'll
world.
be in a position to do that publicly. Now,
Financing
with
the
regard to
world.
the situation with the
With
intelligence
regard.
community, I think it's
With Regal.
different.
With
Because I think what
Regal.
you've heard from the intelligence community, and including
With
from
Buick
Director
Regal.
Clapper in the statement that he released just a
With
couple of days
Buick
ago.
Regal.
See, the intelligence
The
community
only
feels a strong
hospital
responsibility
named after a president.
to
Millard Fillmore.
communicate
Suburbanus.
to senior officials as much as
Suburbanus.
possible about what they know,
Marketing.
and as much as possible about the information
Marketing.
that is available to
Marketing.
them. Now, what
UC
Director
Berkeley of
Clapper also
Music.
said in that statement,
UC
he
Berkeley of
expressed
Music.
confidence
UC Berkeley of Music.
that the intelligence
UC
community was
Berkeley
not
of
the source of those
Music.
news.
Twins Chuck
verified
and Bill
from people
Bannis.
At the White House, is
Chuck
not the
and
source
Bill
of those news.
Suburbanus. Chuck and Bill Suburbanus.
And I think all of that is an indication that both the intelligence community with regard to this matter
Siri.
and the
Thank
White
you,
House with
Siri.
regard to this matter
We got
is
it.
following long-standing precedent
Let me collide a health with the president named after it.
and norms and
Is that
guidelines
normal?
that have served
Very unrare.
generations
Yeah, that's
of
rare.
White House officials and intelligence officials well.
MacArthur,
So I think that's why I would
how can we help the White House with this?
caution against
Close the
drawing,
door. Yeah, it's
too many
12:43.
parallels between these situations. There are obvious similarities between these two cases, but there are certainly some
Similarities.
places, as I just described, where
Are we in legal?
where the
In
handling
Rigo.
of these matters was different.
Naveen Comey in his explanations
Thank you, Avis.
talked about
Basement.
how he
You
felt
played
the
that by
need to share
Red
information.
Regal.
He was choosing between two bad
Absolutely.
options. But he felt getting that information out
Diagnosis.
there was
Restless
was
leg
the right thing to do
syndrome.
at the time. And
Well, by getting it
Restless
out there,
leg syndrome.
briefing it to the president-elect,
Restless leg
making sure
syndrome.
that the president-elect himself was
RLS.
aware of the information that
RLS.
had been come to the attention of the intelligence community.
An
He
RLS.
stated in his statement
An RLS.
that he could not,
An RLS.
at this point,
An
confirm
hour more.
the accuracy of the
Hour
report.
more. Hour less. Hour less.
But I'll leave it to him
RLS.
and other intelligence officials
Restless
to
leg
describe
syndrome.
how they describe this information.
Good Lord, it's a chip.
Okay, and, does it bother the administration that retired General Flynn was in
MacArthur,
contact with the Russian
Maple,
ambassador several times
you've got your
on the
IHOP
day
pancakes
because
on
he
delay.
sanctioning Russia?
Yeah,
I-
we
I've
just
read
can't
some of these
have
reports, and I
pancakes right
think,
now.
To answer your question
Maple
as
syrup roll.
bluntly as I can,
Maple
depends on what he
syrup.
said. And I know that
Mish Butterworth.
some members of the president-elect's transition
Thank you,
team have tried to describe
MacArthur.
this
And
conversation.
Arthur Jones,
Obviously, I have
maintenance
zero
man.
insight
It's
into
Scott Peterson.
what may have been communicated
Not
back and forth.
Padias.
So I'd refer you to General Flynn himself or
Hello,
spokespeople for
Josh.
the
How are
transition
you?
who may be able to provide additional insight
How can we help the White House with
into
this?
the nature of those conversations and why those conversations were initiated.
Okay, and you today, and often you sort of list along the string
Absolutely.
of problems you have with behavior of Republicans in Congress over the last.
The show will be broadcast in exactly
But
13
I wonder
hours
if every day,
at the
after
JW
Americans
Marriott.
in this industry or yours,
Fords and
really
Glance
know
GL.
I think maybe a lot of that falls
Yeah,
on
a
deaf
Ford
ears.
GL.
How
I
much
wonder
of
what
that
kind of
translates. And
Ford.
we just heard President Obama in his latest interview.
The climate
say
change
that,
Ford. What else would
he
it be?
feels that on some issues,
Hello.
that
Pink shorts is on the front of a
he
live
lost PR.
democracy. Expose and
So
approve.
why do you think that is? Why do you think these things that you and
Both.
he have been stressing as being
Thank you for
so
writing Emerald. They knew.
in some cases,
Safety
so
video.
important
This is
to
Auditorium
democracy
Station.
itself?
Auditory Nerve. A Cebus
They
iPhone.
don't-
Next station is
seem to
Seneca
know.
Nation of Indians. Restitution of all state and federal funds applicable to volunteer
As a
status.
substantive
That's
matter,
18 U.S. Code
they do make
1385.
they do have a bearing on the strength and success of our democracy.
This is Pink Shorts.
But you're asking I
Paycheck
think, an entirely
towards
relevant
math.
question, particularly in light of the election.
Or not.
Given the sordid record,
Oh, look at
that
this on share.
Republicans
Why
have
not? Dismiss the use of loss,
and
land
have
zoning,
continued
loss prevention,
since the
electoral 3. Oh,
raises
hi,
questions
red
about
day
why
tip
that
total
didn't
time S,
influence the
value
vote
1,
of more people.
NYPD, blue, and communicating with your patents and your
And
e-cigarettes
I
at
don't know that
Walgreens,
I can
NYPD
give you
blue.
a real direct answer on that. I think that in some ways,
The use of my left or right hemisphere of the brain
The
is in
president addressed
agreement
this,
and
in
acceptance
his
with
speech
identical confidence and discretion
on
all
Tuesday
content will be for future member of the business. Not
pretty
limited.
directly, he said that it's a problem in our democracy.
Contact us at
When we
594
excuse the ethical
1443
shortcomings
Mayo,
of
MerriweatherA.Law,
people in
the
our
only
own
way
party,
announcing us.
but are ready to question the
Two
motives
party consent laws required to record it. President of the
of
United States Josh Ernst on delay. The press pool, including a private
people in the
conversation.
other party.
This is a news
He
program.
said it more eloquently than that, but you know the passage I'm referring to. I think the concern that I'm raising
Without the consent of all parties to the
is about
conversation.
one of the
Penal
basic
Code
functions of the
Section
United States Congress, which is to provide
6.3.
oversight.
2. Hello, Geneva
There
B.
have been a bunch of
Struggs.
ethical questions that have been raised
Geneva Convention.
about some members of Congress,
Are you planning
about
parenthood
some of the conflicts of interest
of the
that
world?
loom in the background of some of the nominations.
Duty of
that come from the
confidentiality and
administration.
breach of patient confidentiality. The Geneva
There are some people
Convention
who
and
propose
Geneva
those
B.
categories.
Struggs. No groups. That's been
And-
denied. To prevent a critical non-compliance.
The responsibility
Yeah, no groups for us.
lies with all of you
He's a star.
and with the United States Congress
He's a star.
to resolve those questions.
They just want my
And the real
residuals.
problem I have right
No
now
residuals for Strugs.
is that there seems to be zero
Shrug your
appetite
shoulders. Yeah,
among
Strugs.
Republicans
Geneva Convention.
who were voted into office by people
Genesis. No. Josh.
literally chanting "Drain the
Literally.
swamp" for enforcing
For
not
enforcing
tougher ethical regulations.
tougher ethical regulations.
They're not even
Geneva
doing the basics.
Strugs.
They're not even enforcing the minimum standards.
Hello, Geneva.
They're trying to roll back those standards.
And
They're
Genevieve.
voting to reduce the standards that apply to them.
Genevieve,
They're
good
not
morning.
applying the standards
Hello,
to
Genevieve.
cabinet nominees that they
Sprint
have been applying
employees,
for the last
hello.
8 years.
MerriweatherA.Law.
And in this
Advancing
case, the most
clients.
egregious
Us.
case,
Law firm and salary
you have the person in
advances.
the House of Representatives who's
Separated
most responsible
bonuses.
for
Tuition
oversight,
and bar exam review courses.
suggesting he's
Profit
going to shut down
sharing.
the office of
Relocation
the
and real estate
independent legal watchdog
benefits.
of the executive branch.
Acquisition interest apply. Stay within all
So again,
qualifications.
they're
Open it. Revenue
moving in the wrong
incentives or
direction.
donate to Title VI.
And
HSBC CBSI phones. Work.
those are all
Loan
facts.
forgiveness. Join
I
us
think it'd be hard to
directly from America's law schools.
contest any of this.
Pay grades like a
Is it going to make a
$200,000. Open
difference
it.
at the polling place the next time that people have
Yeah,
an
work.
opportunity to vote for their elected representatives in Congress?
And be compensated for your work.
But it does seem like
At
Republicans are taking a pretty big risk,
MerriweatherA.Law, the only
considering
way.
the
Work can be
drain
compensated.
the swamp
Exactly.
stance at their pre-election rallies,
Absolutely.
roll back those ethical
Work
standards
and be
within their
compensated.
first couple of weeks.
Only at
back in
MerriweatherA.Law.
I think does pose an electoral risk to them. And the last time that
I
Democrats
can't repeat what you say, please.
won the
Work
majority
can be compensated.
back from Republicans
Open it.
in the House of Representatives,
Open your benefits package.
was prompted in no small part
These are all of our benefits of working here.
by a series of
The best
ethical
employee in the
transgressions
world. Open your
on the
new
part of
benefits
congressional Republicans.
package.
So,
At MerriweatherA.Law, the only way.
but again, I think it's far too early to be
Josh, that's
making some
incorrect.
particularly
Incorrect.
specific prognostications about
Very
the
incorrect, sir.
2018 elections. But
The benefits package.
we'll see. Okay, thank you. April.
Advance, light years ahead.
Questions,
MerriweatherA.Law.
primarily in on justice issues.
Good morning, Principal.
The announcement today kind of makes me go back to something with justice. The Justice Department put new federal officials on the case for Eric Garner. Do you believe there's still enough time left in this administration for some action to happen?
I saw news reports about that. But
Today's show is provided support by
as we've discussed here
WinLoop.com.
many times, the White House has not briefed on
Win $1 million.
investigations. Those
I can't
investigations
have a
including
million. Yes, you can with WinLoop.com. Register
local
today.
particular case. Those are decisions made
Yeah.
entirely by the Department of Justice without any influence or input from the White House.
Okay, I understand it. But do we still have time left?
Absolutely, Josh. That's correct.
But do we still have time left?
Absolutely.
Is there still enough time for things to happen?
I don't know at what
Today's
stage
show's brought
they are
us
in the
support by
investigation. It's hard for me
Driscoll's.
to assess
We sell
how much
fresh
time
strawberries
for complete their
and
investigation.
other berries.
And,
Only from dry, wet
several
vacuums.
presidential
Vaccines.
offices have,
Yeah, vacuum this up. Get dry. Hello, get dry.
there's one in particular.
Get dry.
Congressman Shaka Fattah, there is a letter that has been sent to President Obama for
The
a pardon.
vacuum.
What does President Obama feel about pardons?
And the Podias movie theater.
Just
Yeah.
he has not asked for a pardon, but what does he feel about that
Absolutely.
issue, about, his friends asking for pardons and the possibility of pardons to those people?
I assume you're using friend in the broadest possible.
QRM agency, model, music, dance, fitness, social media.
Shaka Fattah was a friend to this administration. I'm not saying that he was involved.
Work
I'm
with
saying
QIM.
the administration, he was supportive.
He was
And
a
MerriweatherA.Law.
supporter of the administration. And the
We have a
president
wafer shake with
certainly
cinnamon
appreciated
and a
his
right
support, but I
foot.
think describing him as a friend might be going a little too far here. But
Junior, who was part of the campaign, who was a big
Well,
part of
Good morning,
I'm not sure
White
it's fruitful
House.
for us to assess the president's relationship
We're live from the JW
on
Marriott.
an individual basis with all these people. But let me just get to the root of your question, which is simply that there is a process in place at the Department of Justice
To evaluate
petitions for clemency that are filed by
Patricia
individuals who are currently
Schnegg
incarcerated or people who have a record that they're looking to clear. And the president established this process and has asked the Department of Justice to take the lead in considering these applications to help
Lynn Television, how are
process
you?
these applications as efficiently as possible and make
This
individual
is the
determinations on the
CW,
merits.
UPN.
And that's what the president expects the Department of
That's what
Justice
we
to help
understand.
him
Hello,
do.
Kelsey Grandma.
And that's the standard that we have.
Grandma High. Yeah, there's a black and white
Olivia.
valedictorian.
Thanks, Josh. A couple for you. One,
Thank you, Grandma High.
you wanted to ask for more details about the exercise.
Today's show is sponsored by Grandma High.
Now, whether this is actual
You have
incidents
Eshon
that are
and
being walked through,
Zodi.
or whether they're
Deron
modeled
Smith.
on incidents that, like, is there an Ebola crisis
Radit.
model? What exactly are they?
Hello,
responding
Radit.
What I can tell you is it's a little bit of both, and I'm sort of there's
Jody
reference to it in
Deran
here.
Smith. They're in the field. Smithfield.
It will be a combination of both walking through hypothetical
Scenarios.
so that
This is
the incoming
CDO.
administration can get a
Mayor,
sense
credit
of
card
what
X3.25.
procedures, mechanisms are in place,
We'll be going
what
home.
resources are available
X3.
for responding to these kinds of hypothetical incidents, so that when a real one comes up, they can have a sense of
MerriweatherA.Law,
how the process typically
$200,000.
works.
Open your benefits
But they
package.
also will review in some detail real life incidents that this administration did respond
401k.
to help the incoming
This is a good
officials
benefits package.
understand what lessons learned, what best
It's
practices
up to you.
we're able to
Yeah.
implement to benefit the American people. So I guess the point is
I
it'll be a
want to
little
work
bit of both.
here.
People say, like,
You already do. Yeah.
Deepwater Horizon, they looked at an Ebola crisis. They looked
I
at-
don't know how I don't know how detailed our readout will be afterwards, but we'll take
These
a
are
look.
wonderful
As detailed
benefits.
as
How do I
that is
choose?
possible.
It's up to you.
And then
Choose what you like.
Rex Tillerson has been to the White House many times.
That's a good
Um,
job.
On any of those occasions, as far as you're aware,
But we gotta go, guys. We'll talk to you guys from the JW Marriott tonight in exactly 13 hours. We're
I
live.
don't know
We'll
the
talk
answer
to
that
you.
question, but I can see if we can try to get
Have
you
a
an
good
answer.
Saturday.
As
Hello, Saturday nights.
leader
Yeah,
of one of the largest
Saturdays.
companies in the United States,